Ladies and gentlemen, every journey begins in the mind. A truth as simple as it is powerful. How you perceive yourself and the world around you forms the foundation upon which all your actions, relationships, and achievements are built. If there is a single asset that determines the arc of your life, it's your mindset. With a mindset grounded in growth, you can transform not only what you do, but who you are. The growth mindset represents an openness to learning, a willingness to adapt, and a hunger to improve. It is the kind of mindset that enables you to persist through challenges, take risks, and see setbacks not as failures, but as essential steps on the path to greater understanding and achievement. When you begin each day believing in your capacity to grow, you unlock a realm of possibilities. This belief isn't merely optimistic thinking, it's an intentional way of living that compels you to seek out opportunities, develop skills, and expand beyond your current limits. The beauty of a growth mindset is that it allows you to view limitations as temporary and challenges as opportunities for growth. Rather than seeing obstacles as roadblocks that halt progress, you come to see them as valuable lessons, each one teaching you something new about yourself and your journey. With a growth mindset, setbacks are reframed as springboards. You understand that challenges are not reasons to quit, rather, they are chances to demonstrate resilience and expand your capacities. This perspective shift transforms how you engage with every aspect of your life. It compels you to actively pursue improvement, knowing that change is not only possible but inevitable if you persist. Adopting a growth mindset means embracing a commitment to lifelong learning. It requires you to actively seek knowledge, skills, and experiences that will elevate you. This drive to learn is not just about collecting information, but about deepening your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Every book you read, every skill you develop, and every experience you undergo contributes to the tapestry of your life. You are constantly in the process of becoming a more capable, informed, and resilient version of yourself. This perspective is rooted in the understanding that there is always room for improvement. There is no ceiling on your potential and no limit to what you can accomplish if you continue to learn and grow. Central to a growth mindset is the ability to reframe failure as a natural part of the learning process. For many, failure is an uncomfortable reality that brings feelings of inadequacy and frustration. However, with a growth-oriented perspective, failure is no longer something to be avoided. Instead, it becomes a tool, a valuable teacher that reveals areas for improvement and provides insight into how you can do better next time. Each failure is a lesson, a mirror showing you both your strengths and the areas that require more focus. By facing failures with a growth mindset, you gain the courage to take more risks, knowing that any setback will be a stepping stone rather than an endpoint. This mindset encourages you to welcome new challenges with confidence, recognizing that each one is an opportunity for refinement and development. Another aspect of a growth mindset is the recognition that effort is a crucial ingredient in success. Many people believe that talent or luck are the primary drivers of achievement, but a growth mindset teaches you that consistent effort often plays an even greater role. When you put in effort every day, focusing on improvement and giving your best, you lay the groundwork for success over time. You begin to see that talent is just a starting point. It is what you do with that talent, the effort you exert, and the persistence you display that truly define your achievements. By valuing effort, you set yourself up to achieve results that may have once seemed out of reach. Cultivating a growth mindset also involves surrounding yourself with influences that encourage your development. The people you associate with, the books you read, and the environments you spend time in all contribute to shaping your mindset. By seeking out people who inspire, challenge, and support you, you create a circle that fuels your growth. These relationships are like mirrors, reflecting back both your potential and your areas for improvement. They help you stay accountable and push you to stretch beyond what you thought was possible. The environment you create for yourself can either support a growth mindset or stifle it. When you surround yourself with positivity, motivation, and learning, you create fertile ground for growth. It's about creating an ecosystem where your mindset can thrive, where you're continuously encouraged to evolve and to push your boundaries. A growth mindset is fundamentally about embracing change. Change can be intimidating because it requires you to step outside of your comfort zone, to risk vulnerability, and to open yourself up to uncertainty. Yet, when you adopt a growth mindset, you come to understand that change is not only necessary but beneficial. Change brings with it the potential for new insights, new skills, and new strengths. It provides the conditions for transformation, allowing you to step into new versions of yourself, better equipped to handle the complexities of life. Each new experience, each challenge, each change is a part of the journey. When you approach life with a growth mindset, you learn to welcome these changes rather than resist them. Patience and persistence are essential qualities in nurturing a growth mindset. Growth is seldom instantaneous. It is a gradual process that requires time and commitment. With a growth mindset, you are able to cultivate patience, knowing that progress is often slow but steady. You learn to appreciate the process, to savor the small wins along the way, and to recognize that every step forward is significant, no matter how small it may seem. This patient, persistent approach ensures that you keep moving forward, even on the days when progress feels invisible or when challenges seem overwhelming. It's about developing the grit to stay the course, trusting that your dedication to growth will ultimately lead to the outcomes you desire. Self-discipline is the linchpin of achievement, the foundation upon which all other qualities of success are built. Without discipline, goals remain dreams, motivation wanes, and progress falters. True self-discipline means doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. It's the quiet, unwavering force that drives you to keep moving forward in the face of setbacks, distractions, and even your own moments of self-doubt. While talent, vision, and strategy are all important components of success, self-discipline is what ensures you stay the course. It's the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Discipline begins in the small, seemingly insignificant moments of each day. It's choosing to get up early when you'd rather sleep in, to go to the gym when you're tired, to say no to distractions when your mind is craving entertainment, or to complete that project when you'd prefer to procrastinate. These small choices, repeated consistently, accumulate over time, building a character that becomes naturally inclined toward persistence and resilience. Self-discipline in the small task lays a foundation for tackling larger challenges with the same sense of purpose and determination. Every disciplined decision reinforces your commitment to achieving your goals and builds the mental muscle that will support you in the long run. The power of self-discipline lies in its ability to help you overcome emotional impulses. Many people are driven by how they feel in the moment, letting fleeting emotions dictate their actions. But emotions are temporary. They ebb and flow like the tide, and if you let them govern your decisions, you risk being tossed around by whatever feeling happens to arise. Self-discipline, on the other hand, is rooted in your long-term goals and values. It allows you to act independently of emotions, keeping you on a steady course toward your goals, even when motivation is low or doubt creeps in. In this way, self-discipline serves as a steady compass, guiding you through the changing landscape of your feelings. There is a certain freedom that comes with self-discipline, though it may seem paradoxical. When you commit to discipline, you are, in essence, freeing yourself from the tyranny of immediate gratification and the whims of distraction. By choosing to structure your actions according to your goals rather than your impulses, you are liberated from the cycle of regret and guilt that comes from consistently falling short of your own expectations. Discipline gives you the power to create your life with intention rather than reacting to it passively. It's a form of self-respect, a way of honoring your potential by showing up for yourself each day and following through on what you set out to accomplish. To cultivate self-discipline, consistency is essential. Discipline is not something that can be built through occasional efforts. It requires daily practice and dedication. Each time you make a disciplined choice, you reinforce a positive habit, a neural pathway in the brain that makes the next disciplined choice easier. Over time, these choices become second nature, and what once required immense effort and willpower becomes a habit, an automatic part of your routine. This is the real power of discipline. It creates habits that serve your goals, freeing up your mental energy for even greater challenges and aspirations. Consistency is the bedrock upon which discipline is built. Without it, discipline remains a sporadic and unreliable trait. Setting clear goals is a crucial part of developing self-discipline. Discipline without direction is like steering a ship without a compass. You may be moving, but you're not guaranteed to arrive at any meaningful destination. When you have clear, specific goals, your discipline has a purpose. Each act of discipline becomes a step toward that goal, and each step reinforces your commitment. Clear goals give your actions meaning, helping you see the bigger picture even when the immediate rewards are not visible. They serve as a source of motivation, reminding you why discipline is worth the effort, why you're choosing to sacrifice temporary comfort for long-term fulfillment. Self-discipline also entails the ability to delay gratification. In a world of instant gratification where pleasures and distractions are readily available at the touch of a button, delaying gratification can feel unnatural, even difficult. But the ability to wait, to resist the pull of immediate pleasure in favor of future reward, is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Delaying gratification allows you to stay focused on long-term goals without being sidetracked by momentary desires. It trains your mind to see beyond the present moment, to recognize that the most valuable rewards are often the ones that require patience and persistence. Delayed gratification is a form of self-mastery, a testament to your commitment to your goals. One of the greatest challenges to self-discipline is dealing with distractions. We live in a world filled with constant noise from our smartphones, social media, and endless streams of information vying for our attention. Discipline requires the ability to focus, to shut out distractions, and to give your full attention to the task at hand. This means setting boundaries, creating an environment conducive to concentration, and prioritizing what truly matters. The more you practice focusing on your priorities, the easier it becomes to tune out distractions. Over time, this focus will compound, leading to deeper work, greater productivity, and progress that would be impossible if your attention was constantly fragmented. Self-discipline is also about self-control. The ability to manage your thoughts, behaviors, and emotions in a way that aligns with your goals. This doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring your feelings, but rather recognizing them and choosing to act in accordance with your values and aspirations. Self-control enables you to resist temptations, to say no when necessary, and to choose the harder, more rewarding path over the easier, less fulfilling one. Each time you exercise self-control, you strengthen your capacity to make choices that serve your highest self rather than your immediate desires. It's important to remember that self-discipline is not about perfection, it's about progress. There will be days when you falter, when you slip up, when discipline feels like an uphill battle. But each time you choose to get back on track, to continue despite setbacks, you reinforce the habit of discipline. This resilience is a critical component of self-discipline. It's about building the habit of showing up consistently, regardless of how difficult the path may seem. Emotional intelligence is one of the most powerful tools a person can develop, yet it's often underestimated in its significance. It goes far beyond merely managing one's emotions. It encompasses a deep awareness of oneself and the ability to navigate interpersonal relationships with empathy and understanding. Emotional intelligence is not a single skill, but rather a set of abilities that includes recognizing, understanding, and managing one's emotions, as well as empathizing with others and effectively managing relationships. It is the quality that allows us to be more than just reactive beings. It enables us to respond with intention, patience, and insight. By cultivating emotional intelligence, we gain the capacity to handle stress, communicate effectively, manage conflicts, and make better decisions. At the heart of emotional intelligence lies self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of understanding one's emotions, motives, and desires. It allows us to step back and observe our thoughts and feelings without being swept away by them. This ability to reflect on our emotions rather than being controlled by them is the first step toward managing them effectively. Self-awareness allows us to notice patterns in our thoughts and behaviors, providing insights into why we react in certain ways. By recognizing these patterns, we can begin to respond to situations more thoughtfully and with greater control over our emotions. Self-regulation is the next critical component of emotional intelligence, and it builds directly on self-awareness. Self-regulation means having the ability to manage one's emotions, particularly in stressful or challenging situations. Rather than letting anger, frustration, or anxiety dictate our actions, we learn to control these emotions, responding in a way that aligns with our values and goals. Self-regulation doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring our emotions, but rather understanding them and choosing the most constructive way to express them. This skill is especially valuable in situations where heightened emotions could lead to poor decisions or damaged relationships. When we regulate our emotions, we are better able to communicate, solve problems, and maintain a positive outlook even in difficult circumstances. Empathy, too, is a fundamental part of emotional intelligence. It is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, building trust and rapport. When we empathize with others, we go beyond our own perspective and consider their experiences, which helps us respond more compassionately and thoughtfully. Empathy is essential in both personal and professional relationships. It fosters understanding and can diffuse conflicts before they escalate. An empathetic person is better equipped to navigate social dynamics, anticipate the needs and concerns of others, and provide support when it's needed most. Empathy is the bridge that connects us, fostering cooperation, kindness, and unity in our interactions. Social skills are another key element of emotional intelligence, and they play a crucial role in how we interact with others. Good social skills mean being able to communicate effectively, build strong relationships, and manage social situations with ease. This involves not only verbal communication, but also nonverbal cues like body language, eye contact, and tone of voice. Socially skilled individuals are adept at reading these cues and adjusting their own responses accordingly. They know how to listen actively, resolve conflicts, and collaborate with others. Good social skills are essential in both personal and professional settings, as they allow us to build trust, foster teamwork, and inspire others. By enhancing our social skills, we become more effective communicators and better leaders. Motivation is another critical aspect of emotional intelligence. While it may seem unrelated to emotions, motivation is deeply connected to how we manage our feelings and drive ourselves toward our goals. Emotionally intelligent people are often motivated by intrinsic factors. They are driven by a sense of purpose, passion, or curiosity rather than by external rewards. This internal motivation fuels persistence and resilience, helping them stay committed to their goals, even when obstacles arise. An emotionally intelligent person sees setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as reasons to give up. They are able to regulate their emotions in a way that supports their long-term goals, using their motivation to keep moving forward despite difficulties. Conflict resolution is an essential skill that is rooted in emotional intelligence. In any relationship, whether personal or professional, conflicts are bound to arise. The emotionally intelligent person approaches conflict not as something to be avoided or feared, but as an opportunity to strengthen relationships and reach a deeper understanding. They listen to all parties involved, empathize with differing perspectives, and work towards solutions that honor everyone's needs and feelings. By managing conflicts with empathy and patience, they create a positive environment where differences are respected and solutions are mutually beneficial. Conflict resolution skills help to build stronger, more resilient relationships that can withstand challenges. Decision-making is another area that benefits immensely from emotional intelligence. Our emotions have a profound influence on the decisions we make, often in ways we don't realize. By developing emotional intelligence, we become better equipped to recognize when our emotions might be clouding our judgment. Emotionally intelligent people are able to pause, assess their feelings, and consider the long-term consequences of their decisions. This ability to approach decisions from a place of calm, balanced thinking allows them to make choices that align with their values and goals. When we are in control of our emotions, we can approach decision-making with clarity and make choices that serve our best interests. Managing stress is a vital aspect of emotional intelligence. Life is filled with challenges and uncertainties, and stress is an inevitable part of the human experience. However, emotionally intelligent individuals are better equipped to handle stress because they have developed the skills to recognize and manage their emotions. They know how to calm themselves down in moments of high stress, using techniques like deep breathing, positive self-talk, or focusing on solutions rather than problems. This ability to manage stress not only improves their well-being, but also enhances their productivity, focus, and resilience. By staying calm under pressure, emotionally intelligent individuals are able to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Building and maintaining positive relationships is another key benefit of emotional intelligence. Emotionally intelligent individuals tend to form stronger, more supportive connections with others because they are able to communicate openly, empathize with others, and resolve conflicts effectively. These relationships become sources of strength, providing emotional support, encouragement, and constructive feedback. By cultivating positive relationships, they create a network of support that contributes to their overall happiness and success. Emotionally intelligent individuals are also more likely to be liked and respected by others, which opens up opportunities for collaboration and partnership. Finally, emotional intelligence fosters a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. When we are able to manage our emotions, empathize with others, and maintain positive relationships, we create a life that is rich in connection, understanding, and purpose. Emotionally intelligent people tend to experience less stress, fewer conflicts, and greater satisfaction in their personal and professional lives. They have the ability to appreciate the present moment, even when things are difficult, and to find joy in their relationships and pursuits. Emotional intelligence allows us to live more authentically and compassionately, aligning our actions with our deepest values and creating a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. Effective communication is one of the most fundamental skills that shapes every area of our lives, from our personal relationships to our professional pursuits. At its core, communication is more than just the exchange of words. It's about building understanding, trust, and connection. True communication is a two-way process that requires not only speaking clearly, but also listening attentively, reading non-verbal cues, and responding thoughtfully. Mastering communication allows you to convey your thoughts, ideas, and emotions in a way that resonates with others and fosters deeper, more meaningful connections. One of the first steps in effective communication is developing clarity of thought. Before you can express an idea clearly, you need to understand it yourself. This clarity requires introspection and an organized mind, ensuring that your message is both coherent and relevant to the conversation at hand. When you speak with clarity, you reduce the chances of misunderstandings, which often arise from unclear or ambiguous language. Taking the time to structure your thoughts and choose the right words helps you communicate more precisely and increases the likelihood that your message will be understood and appreciated by others. Clarity brings focus to your communication, making it easier for your audience to follow and engage with your ideas. Listening is an equally important component of communication, though it's often undervalued. Genuine listening means fully focusing on the other person's words, tone, and body language without interrupting or formulating a response prematurely. Active listening shows respect, as it demonstrates that you value the other person's perspective and are interested in what they have to say. Listening also allows you to pick up on subtle cues that might reveal deeper meanings or emotions behind someone's words. By truly listening, you create an environment where the other person feels heard and understood, which is fundamental to building trust and rapport. Effective communicators understand that listening is just as important, if not more so, than speaking. It allows for a deeper understanding of others and opens the door to more meaningful interactions. Nonverbal communication is another crucial element that shapes our interactions. Nonverbal cues such as eye contact, facial expressions, gestures, and posture can convey powerful messages that often speak louder than words. For example, maintaining eye contact can signal confidence and sincerity, while crossed arms may suggest defensiveness or discomfort. Skilled communicators are not only aware of their own nonverbal signals, but also adept at reading those of others. This awareness allows them to adjust their approach based on the other person's comfort level and reactions. Nonverbal communication is especially important in situations where emotions are involved, as it helps convey empathy, understanding, and reassurance without the need for words. By mastering nonverbal communication, you enhance your ability to connect with others on a more intuitive level. Empathy is an invaluable aspect of communication. It allows you to understand and share the feelings of others, making your interactions more meaningful and respectful. When you communicate with empathy, you're able to view situations from the other person's perspective, which can help avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. Empathy enables you to respond to people's needs and emotions rather than focusing solely on your own perspective. This level of understanding makes it easier to find common ground, as you're not simply seeking to convey your point, but to understand theirs as well. Empathy fosters an environment of trust and openness, as people are more likely to share their true thoughts and feelings when they feel understood. Feedback is another essential part of effective communication, yet it's one that many people struggle with. Constructive feedback allows us to grow and improve, but it must be delivered in a way that's respectful and helpful. When giving feedback, it's important to focus on specific behaviors or actions rather than making personal judgments. This approach keeps the conversation positive and solution-focused rather than accusatory or defensive. Feedback should also be balanced, highlighting strengths as well as areas for improvement. Effective communicators know how to give feedback in a way that motivates rather than discourages, creating an environment where both parties feel valued and supported. Clear communication also requires adaptability. Different situations, cultures, and individuals call for different approaches, and a skilled communicator is able to adjust their style accordingly. For example, the way you communicate in a formal business setting might differ from how you speak with friends or family. Being adaptable means recognizing these differences and adjusting your tone, language, and body language to fit the context. This flexibility makes your communication more effective because it shows that you respect and understand the nuances of each interaction. An adaptable communicator is able to build rapport with a wide range of people, fostering positive relationships and avoiding misunderstandings that might arise from rigid or inappropriate communication styles. Another key aspect of effective communication is emotional regulation. Emotions can often cloud our ability to communicate clearly and constructively, especially in moments of conflict or stress. By learning to manage your emotions, you can approach conversations with a calm, level-headed mindset that allows for more productive dialogue. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather recognizing them and choosing to express them in a way that aligns with your goals. For instance, instead of reacting impulsively in an argument, an emotionally regulated communicator will take a moment to process their feelings and respond thoughtfully. This self-control allows you to communicate your thoughts and concerns in a way that fosters understanding rather than escalating tension. Assertiveness is a crucial skill for effective communication, allowing you to express your needs, desires, and boundaries clearly and respectfully. Assertive communication is about standing up for yourself without being aggressive or passive. When you communicate assertively, you convey confidence and respect for both yourself and others. This approach encourages open dialogue and mutual respect as it allows you to express your views honestly while remaining receptive to others' perspectives. Assertiveness prevents misunderstandings that can arise when people hold back their true feelings, and it fosters healthier relationships by promoting open, transparent communication. Timing is another important factor in effective communication. Knowing when to speak and when to listen, when to offer feedback and when to withhold it, can make all the difference in the success of an interaction. Timing requires awareness of the situation and the other person's emotional state. For instance, offering critical feedback during a stressful moment may lead to a defensive reaction, while waiting for a calmer time can lead to a more constructive conversation. Good communicators are sensitive to timing, recognizing that even the right message can fall flat if delivered at the wrong moment. They know how to pace conversations, allowing time for reflection and understanding, and they are mindful of when to shift the focus or introduce a new topic. Finally, honesty is the foundation of all meaningful communication. Without honesty, trust cannot exist, and without trust, communication is reduced to mere words without connection. Honesty means being truthful not only about facts, but also about your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. It involves sharing your perspective openly, even if it may be uncomfortable, because genuine communication requires authenticity. When you communicate honestly, you build credibility and trust with others, allowing for deeper connections and more effective collaboration. However, honesty should always be tempered with tact and empathy. While it's important to be truthful, it's equally important to deliver your message in a way that respects the feelings and perspectives of others. This balance allows you to communicate openly without causing unnecessary harm, fostering an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. Time management is one of the most valuable skills you can develop, as it directly impacts productivity, reduces stress, and enhances overall life satisfaction. Good time management allows you to accomplish more in less time, freeing up moments for personal growth, relaxation, and relationships. The power of time management lies not just in scheduling tasks, but in creating a structured yet flexible approach that aligns with your goals, priorities, and values. Managing time effectively requires planning, prioritizing, delegating, and maintaining a balance between work and life. The benefits of time management are felt not only in the professional realm, but also in personal areas, as it empowers you to make the most of each day and approach life with intention. The first step in effective time management is setting clear goals. Without a defined purpose, it's easy to get lost in a cycle of busyness without any real progress. When you set specific, achievable goals, you create a framework that guides how you spend your time. Goals give direction to your efforts and help prioritize tasks based on their alignment with your desired outcomes. They provide clarity, making it easier to distinguish between what's essential and what can be postponed or eliminated. By having clear goals, you avoid the trap of being constantly occupied with tasks that may feel urgent but aren't truly important in the bigger picture. Once goals are established, prioritizing tasks becomes essential. Prioritization allows you to focus on the most impactful activities first, rather than being overwhelmed by a long list of things to do. A helpful method for prioritization is the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants based on urgency and importance. Tasks that are both urgent and important should be addressed immediately, while those that are important but not urgent can be scheduled for later. Tasks that are urgent but not important can often be delegated, and those that are neither urgent nor important can usually be eliminated. By regularly assessing priorities, you ensure that your energy is directed toward tasks that contribute the most to your goals, rather than getting sidetracked by minor distractions. Creating a daily plan is a critical component of time management. Each morning, take a few minutes to outline what you need to accomplish that day. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks and schedule them into specific time slots. This approach helps prevent procrastination by creating a sense of accountability and structure. It also allows you to visualize your day and anticipate any potential obstacles. A good daily plan is flexible enough to accommodate unexpected changes, yet structured enough to keep you on track. By organizing your day in advance, you maximize productivity and create a sense of control over your schedule, which can significantly reduce stress. Another key to managing time effectively is learning how to avoid distractions. In a world filled with endless notifications, emails, and social media, staying focused on the task at hand can be challenging. Each distraction disrupts your workflow, leading to decreased productivity and increased frustration. To combat this, create a work environment that minimizes potential distractions. This might mean turning off notifications, setting designated times to check emails, or using tools like noise-canceling headphones to block out background noise. Developing the discipline to stay focused requires conscious effort, but the rewards are immense. By reducing distractions, you can concentrate fully on your tasks, allowing for higher quality work and faster completion times. Procrastination is another major barrier to effective time management. Many people struggle with putting off tasks, often because they seem daunting or uninteresting. To overcome procrastination, break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes the work feel less overwhelming and provides a sense of progress as each step is completed. Another effective strategy is the 2-minute rule, which suggests that if a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, you should do it immediately. Tackling small tasks right away prevents them from piling up and creating unnecessary stress. By confronting procrastination and developing a habit of action, you take control of your time rather than allowing it to control you. Delegation is a powerful tool in time management that many people overlook. Often we try to do everything ourselves, which can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. Effective delegation involves identifying tasks that can be assigned to others, freeing up your time to focus on higher priority items. Delegation requires trust and the willingness to let go of control, which can be challenging for those who feel that their work will only be done correctly if they handle it personally. However, by trusting others with certain responsibilities, you can expand your capacity and focus on tasks that truly require your attention and expertise. Delegating tasks is not about offloading work, but about optimizing productivity and empowering others to contribute meaningfully. Time management also involves recognizing the importance of breaks and rest. While it may seem counterintuitive, taking regular breaks can actually boost productivity. The human brain can only focus for a limited amount of time before concentration and performance begin to decline. Incorporating short breaks into your schedule allows you to recharge, reducing mental fatigue and improving overall focus. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes followed by a 5-minute break, can help maintain a balance between productivity and rest. By respecting your need for rest, you avoid burnout and maintain a sustainable level of productivity over time. Learning to say no is another vital aspect of time management. Many people struggle with overcommitting themselves, often out of a desire to help others or avoid conflict. However, saying yes to too many things can lead to a scattered focus and decreased effectiveness. By being selective with your commitments and saying no when necessary, you protect your time and ensure that your energy is directed toward tasks that align with your goals. Saying no is not about being uncooperative, but about setting healthy boundaries that allow you to prioritize what truly matters. This discipline helps prevent burnout and ensures that you can give your best effort to the tasks and relationships that are most important to you. Reflecting on your day at the end of each evening is a valuable time management practice. Take a few moments to review what you accomplished, what went well, and what could be improved. This reflection allows you to celebrate your successes and learn from any setbacks, creating a cycle of continuous improvement. By reflecting regularly, you gain insights into your habits, patterns, and productivity levels. This self-awareness helps you make more informed decisions about how to structure your time in the future, allowing for more effective and efficient management. Lastly, time management is about maintaining a balance between work and life. While achieving goals is important, it should not come at the expense of personal well-being, relationships, or happiness. Effective time management allows for time dedicated to relaxation, hobbies, and social connections, ensuring a fulfilling and balanced life. By setting boundaries around work hours and making time for the things you enjoy, you create a life that is not only productive but also rich in meaning and joy. Balance is the foundation of long-term success, as it enables you to pursue your goals without sacrificing your health or happiness. Managing time well allows you to experience each moment fully and enjoy the journey toward your aspirations. Building resilience is one of the most empowering skills you can develop, as it enables you to navigate life's challenges with strength and adaptability. Resilience is the inner ability to recover quickly from setbacks, adapt to difficult situations, and keep moving forward despite adversity. Rather than avoiding difficulties, resilient people face them head-on, drawing on their inner strength and a positive mindset. This quality doesn't mean that they are immune to stress, pain, or disappointment, but it enables them to handle these emotions constructively. Resilience is about cultivating a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Resilience begins with a foundation of self-awareness. This self-awareness is not just about recognizing one's strengths, but also acknowledging limitations and understanding emotional triggers. By knowing what situations typically evoke stress or fear, resilient people can prepare themselves to face these moments with intention rather than being caught off guard. Self-awareness provides a buffer against overwhelm because it helps people remain grounded in their values and purpose even when circumstances are tough. By becoming aware of one's own emotional responses, a person is better equipped to handle stressful situations, anticipate their needs, and avoid actions that may make things worse. A resilient mindset also relies on cultivating a sense of optimism, which doesn't mean ignoring the negative or pretending everything is fine. Rather, it's about choosing to focus on possibilities and solutions instead of limitations. Optimism fuels hope, and hope drives perseverance, making it easier to persist even when times are tough. Resilient people are not blinded by optimism. They see the full picture, including the hardships, but they believe in their ability to overcome them. This positive outlook becomes a powerful motivator as it keeps people oriented toward future goals and potential successes rather than dwelling on setbacks. Optimism is a conscious choice, one that empowers people to remain proactive in the face of adversity. Adaptability is another cornerstone of resilience. Life is constantly changing, and resilient individuals are able to adjust their strategies, goals, and behaviors to match new realities. They understand that rigid thinking can lead to frustration when things don't go as planned, so they approach each situation with a flexible mindset. Adaptability means being willing to change course when necessary and letting go of past plans if they are no longer relevant. This ability to pivot without losing sight of the larger goal allows resilient people to navigate unexpected obstacles with ease. Instead of becoming disheartened by unforeseen changes, they see these as opportunities to learn, grow, and find new pathways to success. Resilience also involves a strong support system. While it is a deeply personal skill, the presence of supportive relationships can make a significant difference in one's ability to cope with adversity. Trusted friends, family members, mentors, or colleagues provide emotional support, practical advice, and encouragement. By sharing their struggles with others, resilient people relieve some of the emotional burden they carry. They are not afraid to reach out for help, as they understand that resilience does not mean facing everything alone. By seeking support, they not only enhance their own resilience, but also build a network of mutual aid where everyone involved benefits from each other's strength and encouragement. Self-care is another critical component of resilience. Taking care of one's physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential to maintaining the energy and stamina needed to face life's challenges. Resilient people recognize that they cannot be strong if they are constantly drained, so they make self-care a priority. This may include regular exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and engaging in activities that bring joy and relaxation. Self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity for resilience, as it strengthens the mind and body, allowing people to cope better with stress. By nurturing themselves, resilient individuals ensure they have the resources to handle whatever comes their way. Resilience also relies on setting and working toward personal goals. Having clear, meaningful goals provides direction and motivation, helping people stay focused even in tough times. When faced with setbacks, resilient people don't give up on their aspirations. Instead, they break their goals down into smaller, achievable steps. This makes the path forward more manageable, as each small victory builds momentum and confidence. Goals also create a sense of purpose, reminding people why they are pushing forward despite difficulties. By keeping their eyes on the bigger picture, resilient people are able to maintain a sense of progress and accomplishment, even if the journey is challenging. The practice of gratitude plays an important role in building resilience. Focusing on gratitude shifts attention away from what is lacking and onto what is available. It's easy to become discouraged by difficulties, but gratitude reminds people of the resources, relationships, and strengths they already possess. This mindset not only boosts morale, but also provides a sense of stability, as it reinforces that there are positive elements in life, even during tough times. Resilient people practice gratitude regularly, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply acknowledging small wins each day. By keeping a focus on gratitude, they cultivate a mindset that sees abundance rather than scarcity, making them more resilient in the face of challenges. Problem-solving skills are also essential for resilience. Resilient individuals are proactive in addressing challenges, breaking down problems into manageable parts and seeking solutions. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by obstacles, they view them as puzzles to be solved. This proactive approach builds confidence, as each problem solved reinforces the belief in one's ability to handle adversity. Problem solving is not only about intellect, but also about creativity and resourcefulness, as resilient people often come up with unconventional solutions when conventional ones fail. By approaching problems with curiosity and determination, resilient people turn setbacks into opportunities for learning and growth. Resilience involves a high degree of patience. Many challenges do not resolve quickly, and resilience requires the ability to stay calm and persistent over extended periods. Patience allows resilient people to avoid impulsive decisions that may worsen a situation and instead respond thoughtfully and strategically. They understand that some solutions take time to emerge, and by remaining patient, they give themselves the space to find the best way forward. This patience is not passive, it's an active decision to endure with grace and resolve. Through patience, resilient individuals develop the fortitude needed to withstand long-term challenges, as they believe in the value of enduring for a greater outcome. Learning from past experiences is another critical aspect of resilience. Each setback and challenge offers valuable lessons that can be applied to future situations. Resilient people reflect on their experiences, analyzing what worked, what didn't, and what they could do differently next time. This learning process turns each hardship into an opportunity for growth, making them better equipped to handle similar challenges in the future. Rather than viewing failure as a final verdict, resilient individuals see it as part of the learning curve. By treating life as a continuous learning process, they develop a resilience that grows stronger with each experience. Resilience is also about maintaining a sense of humor. Even in difficult situations, humor provides a way to relieve stress and gain perspective, as it allows people to see challenges in a lighter, less daunting way. By finding humor in adversity, resilient people prevent themselves from becoming overwhelmed by negative emotions. Humor doesn't minimize the seriousness of a situation, but offers a way to cope with it more constructively. It allows people to step back, take a deep breath, and approach the situation with a refreshed mindset. This ability to laugh at life's challenges is a powerful tool, as it provides relief and brings a sense of normalcy during trying times. Finally, resilience is about commitment to personal growth. Resilient individuals are committed to becoming the best versions of themselves, and they view challenges as opportunities to test and expand their limits. This growth mindset encourages them to approach life's difficulties with curiosity and openness rather than fear. They seek out experiences that stretch them, pushing through discomfort to discover new strengths and abilities. This commitment to growth fuels resilience, as it creates a sense of purpose and progress. By continuously striving to improve, resilient people cultivate an inner strength that makes them capable of handling whatever life may throw their way. Emotional intelligence is a pivotal skill in navigating life effectively and building meaningful relationships. It encompasses the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. This multidimensional skill set allows you to respond to situations thoughtfully, fostering better communication, empathy, and conflict resolution. Emotional intelligence is not something you are born with, rather. It is a skill that can be cultivated over time through awareness, practice, and intentionality. By developing emotional intelligence, you enhance your personal and professional interactions, create deeper connections, and lead a more fulfilling life. At the core of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This involves recognizing your own emotions as they arise, understanding their impact on your thoughts and behaviors, and identifying how they influence your interactions with others. Self-awareness allows you to reflect on your emotional responses and to discern the root causes of your feelings. By being aware of your emotions, you gain insight into your strengths and weaknesses, enabling you to make better decisions that align with your values and goals. Self-awareness also promotes accountability, as it encourages you to take responsibility for your feelings and actions rather than projecting them onto others. When you understand your emotional landscape, you can navigate challenging situations with greater clarity and purpose. Self-regulation, another crucial aspect of emotional intelligence, involves managing your emotions effectively. This doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring your feelings. Instead, it's about recognizing them and choosing how to respond. Self-regulation allows you to maintain control over your reactions, even in stressful or challenging situations. It empowers you to pause and reflect before responding, which can prevent impulsive decisions that may lead to regret. For example, during a heated discussion, self-regulation enables you to remain calm and composed rather than succumbing to frustration or anger. This measured approach not only benefits your well-being, but also enhances the quality of your interactions with others. By practicing self-regulation, you cultivate resilience, enabling you to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to changing circumstances. Empathy is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence, allowing you to connect with others on a deeper level. Empathy involves recognizing and understanding the emotions of others, which helps you respond compassionately and appropriately. This skill goes beyond simply feeling sorry for someone. It involves putting yourself in their shoes and appreciating their perspective. Empathy fosters stronger relationships as it creates an environment of trust and understanding. When people feel understood, they are more likely to open up and share their thoughts and feelings, which deepens connections. Empathy also enhances teamwork and collaboration, as it allows you to consider the needs and feelings of others when making decisions or resolving conflicts. By cultivating empathy, you become a more effective communicator and a supportive friend, colleague, or leader. Social skills are another integral component of emotional intelligence. These skills encompass the ability to communicate effectively, build relationships, and navigate social complexities. Strong social skills enable you to express your thoughts and feelings clearly while also being attuned to the emotions of others. This includes active listening, which involves fully engaging with the speaker, asking clarifying questions, and providing feedback. Effective communication is not just about transmitting information, it's about creating a dialogue that fosters understanding and connection. Good social skills also encompass conflict resolution, as they allow you to address disagreements constructively and find solutions that satisfy all parties involved. By honing your social skills, you enhance your ability to collaborate and work harmoniously with others, whether in personal or professional settings. Emotional intelligence is particularly important in leadership and teamwork. Leaders who possess high emotional intelligence can inspire and motivate their teams by recognizing and addressing the emotional needs of their members. They create a positive and inclusive work environment where individuals feel valued and heard. This in turn boosts morale, productivity, and overall job satisfaction. Leaders with emotional intelligence are also adept at managing conflicts within their teams, as they can navigate difficult conversations with empathy and understanding. By fostering a culture of open communication and emotional support, emotionally intelligent leaders empower their teams to thrive. They also set an example by demonstrating vulnerability and authenticity, which encourages others to do the same. Developing emotional intelligence requires consistent practice and reflection. One effective way to enhance your emotional intelligence is through mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, you become more aware of your emotional responses and can better manage them. This practice also enhances self-awareness, as it encourages you to reflect on your emotions and the impact they have on your behavior. Mindfulness exercises such as meditation or deep breathing techniques can help you stay centered during stressful situations, allowing you to respond more thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine fosters a greater sense of emotional control and awareness. Another way to improve your emotional intelligence is to seek feedback from others. This involves asking trusted friends, colleagues, or mentors for their perspectives on your emotional responses and interactions. Constructive feedback can provide valuable insights into your behavior and help you identify areas for improvement. It encourages you to view yourself from an external perspective, which can enhance self-awareness and inform your emotional development. By being open to feedback, you demonstrate a willingness to grow and adapt, which is a hallmark of emotional intelligence. Additionally, engaging in conversations about emotions can facilitate deeper connections and create a safe space for vulnerability. Practicing empathy in your daily interactions is also essential for developing emotional intelligence. This can be done by actively listening to others, showing genuine interest in their feelings, and validating their experiences. Empathy can be expressed through simple gestures, such as offering support to a friend going through a tough time or acknowledging a colleague's accomplishments. These acts of kindness and understanding reinforce connections and foster a sense of belonging. By making a conscious effort to practice empathy, you not only enhance your emotional intelligence, but also contribute to a more compassionate and supportive community. In addition to empathy, cultivating a growth mindset is crucial for emotional intelligence development. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset encourages resilience, as it promotes the idea that challenges are opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. By adopting a growth mindset, you approach emotional challenges with curiosity and a willingness to learn, which enhances your emotional intelligence. This perspective enables you to embrace failures and setbacks as valuable learning experiences, fostering self-reflection and continuous improvement. Finally, nurturing your emotional intelligence requires a commitment to self-care. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential for developing emotional intelligence. When you prioritize self-care, you are better equipped to manage your emotions, respond to challenges, and connect with others. Self-care activities may include regular exercise, healthy eating, sufficient sleep, and engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. By investing time in self-care, you replenish your emotional resources, allowing you to approach life with greater resilience and emotional clarity. This foundation of well-being supports your journey toward enhanced emotional intelligence, empowering you to navigate relationships and challenges with grace and confidence.